What's going on, everyone? How you doing? Ron here with Tech Tips to Go. Let me just blast this out to everyone. Let me blast this out to social that we are live. Give me 1 second. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about April's IDOs, their ROIs, and how you can get into them if you're new to the channel. So just give me 1 second. By the way, I just got my Pfizer COVID vaccine shot probably about like 2 hours ago. So if I pass out, you know where I'm at. Tech Tips to Go. Let's just do this live on YouTube. All right, give me 1 second. Those IDOs, there are. Whoa. Shout out to everyone who joined. I'm just blasting this out to Twitter, so give me 1 second. Live on YouTube. Let's talk about April's IDO successes, and more. Polkastarter, BSCPAD, Duck, Poolz, and more. Let me reach out to people on Telegram. Give me 1 second, guys. Live. Let me close the chat. All right. What's going on, everyone? Let me catch up with the questions here. Where are the questions? Where are we here? Interview mode off. Let's toggle the chat. What's going on, live vibe? What's going on, Ivan? Gregson Wong, how you doing? Michael Stora, how's Dodge looking? Dodge's good. Shout out to Oriana. Oriana's in the house. Oriana, I don't have a jacket just for you. I'm feeling kind of hot right now. It's a little warmer than usual. What's going on, Chris? How you doing? What is going on, Chris? Let's everyone who's tuned in can watch the replay. What's going on, Carlos? Carlos Carly. Let me just share my screen. Let's see what we got going here. Let me share my screen. My team has been going to work, so I hired more people on my team just to focus on graphic design and FA analysis, IDO results, upcoming IDOs, and all that stuff for our channel. So I know a lot of people are interested in like initial DEX offerings, so we want to kind of, I hired 2 more people on my team just to kind of come out with a lot of content for people, that watch my channel on IDOs that had great return and upcoming IDOs. So let's go over these IDOs. So Unizen was, I think a lot of people in our group, because we follow sharing, Unizen was actually on, I think it was on Launch Pool. It featured on Launch Pool in the beginning of April, and you were able to claim and get your tokens, collect your allocation early. And Unizen, I think, minus all the fees, I think someone in our group, deposited around $200 and came out with a profit of $4,000. So that was a good win. And if you're new to cryptocurrency and you're looking to get into initial DEX offerings, or if you're not familiar with an initial DEX offering, it's like private sale. It's like an IPO, like initial public offering, but in crypto it's called initial DEX offering. So if you look at Unizen, the price, so the sale price was 0.3 and then the final price was $3. So I didn't expect Unizen to go 3. I know, I guess it had a lot of hype. So they raised 100,000. The ROI was 100 US. Wow. The all-time high ROI was 134x, and the platform was on multiple platforms, and it ended in April. So this was the next one was BS Station. This one was a good one because I remember seeing this. It listed at a penny. I didn't get into it because the thing that sucked, okay, with this, I had all my money ready. I had a gold membership. Now, what ended up happening with BSCS station, BSC station, and BSCPAD. So BSCPAD, if you're new to BSCPAD, don't use your iPhone to KYC. So I couldn't KYC in time within the 24 hours. I had to move my assets over to like my iMac, and I was too lazy. And that amount of laziness cost me a lot of money because I had a gold membership. I could have turned 100. Let me just calculate this. I could have turned $100. Let me just 100. I think 20. I don't know. It's pretty crazy. So what did it? What did it do? It did 121. So I would have made 14,000 if I timed it correctly. I would have made 14,000 off 120. So I've got BSCPAD. Out of all these platforms, token TGE generation platforms, token generation event platforms, Polkastarter, Poolz, L-Pool. My favorite by far is BSCPAD and L-Pool. I like L-Pool because it's like fair event mining kind of. I'll explain it later in the video. But so let's go to the next one. So BSC station did 121x. We all know Refinable. I won't talk about too much because the trolls are going to come out. They're going to be drinking their hot milk. So we won't talk about Refinable too much. Let's talk about Push. Ethereum Push. What did that do? From 12 cents to $4, 72x, right? And Yellow Road was kind of a surprise for a lot of people. So Poolz, if you're not familiar with Poolz, it's the same kind of setup as Polkastarters. Polkastarters, so they changed the system now that if you hold 3,000 polls, you get 250 raffle tickets or something like that. So it's like a lottery-based system with pools as well. Do I like it? Not really. I like guaranteed allocation, but with guaranteed allocation, your allocation isn't that much for the amount that you pay. So I hope they do change them, like Polkastarter and Poolz. I hope they change it just so you can get guaranteed allocation, but that's not how they roll. BSCPAD is how they roll with guaranteed allocation. Poolz, no. Polkastarter, I wish they would, but I think who knows how their system is going to work, because like I said, if you have 3,000 polls, I think you get 250 raffle tickets, like whitelisting tickets, and that can get you in. So I know a lot of our group has that, but I'm just curious, if you have 250 tickets and all 250 tickets win, do you get 250 entries, right? I don't know. I have no idea how that works. So if anyone does know, let me know. Anyways, the data source, so my team put this data source was from CryptoRank, but this is some of the stuff that we're going to be showcasing a lot, doing a lot of graphics, winners, trending, Lunar Crush, etc. So anyways, those were the winners. The winners right there is Refinable. Did 136x, and the other ones did pretty well, like 134x. Unizen, that was great. Let me go back. All right, what's good? Let me catch up to everyone's questions. Drew, shout out to Drew. Drew says, "Hey Ron, can you talk about Polka markets?" Polka markets. What's going on? HP in the house. HP's in the house, in the gym, getting ready for Vegas. Yeah, you know what? Like I said, I just got my vaccine shot. So I got my Pfizer vaccine shot right in the arm, and I didn't feel anything. Like, people were asking me like, how did it go? And I got it like right here in the shoulder. So when she was doing it, I don't like looking at needles like when they put it in, so I kind of looked away. And when they jabbed me, I didn't feel it. And then when I walked away, I was like, did she even poke me? I was kind of wondering. I started getting all paranoid. Like, I wonder if she actually ripped me off, But then I Google searched, and some people were saying, like, because they only put in like 0.3 of a milliliter, it's not even like, it's like 0.3. It's really, really small. And the new needles, I guess, like, you can't really feel it compared to a flu shot. So I saw a lot of people online talk about that, and I was like, okay, maybe I'm just being a little, But yeah, shout out to Henry. Henry's in the house, pumping those 5-pound weights. HP in the house. Yeah, I gotta get back to the gym, but the gyms in Toronto are closed. So gyms in Toronto are closed. I used to lift a lot, man. I was like a gym rat, even when I was running like When I was running 2 businesses, I was a gym rat. When it got to 3 businesses, I was far from a gym rat. I just like, man, I had no time to do anything. But I don't know. I don't know if I go back to the gym soon because in Canada, people aren't really fully vaccinated. Like no one could get their second shot until like maybe August, September. So for now, I gotta get my lazy butt off and start doing like home weights or something. Like I miss pushing pounds. Like, but then again, I love eating too, right? So it's like it's always that fine balance between nutrition and whatever. Dogecoin, Chris Z wants me to talk about Dogecoin. Talk to me. Dogecoin's gonna pump, I think. Okay, so Saturday Night Live, Elon Musk is gonna be on Saturday Night Live. He's gonna host. He's gonna host Saturday Night Live. Now, all you Dogelon, shout out to Full Man. Where Full Man at? Where you at, Full Man? If Elon wears a Dogecoin, Shibu, whatever dog, something that represents a dog, Dogelon, Dogecoin, all those coins are just gonna pump. They're gonna pump like crazy. They're gonna pump, and we're gonna be like left out. But I don't hold either. I'm sick of the meme coins right now. Like I've been doing too much degen stuff lately, so I was into not degen, like yield farming. So everyone knows I got into Panther, but too late. I know Chris is gonna make a comment. Chris Riddle's gonna be like, I told you. But anyway, shout out to Chris. Shout out to Vami for turning $36,000 into $36 into 100,000. It was pretty crazy. That interview was cool. If you didn't watch Vami's interview that I did with him, how he turned $36 into 100,000, take a look at my channel. You'll love it. But I've been doing too much degen stuff. I've been yield farming at high percentages, which is great. But then I bought, ended up buying Panther at like $5 or $4 or something. Too late. Pulled out a little too early because I could have like rode the wave a little bit, but I just wanted to pull out because I wanted to sleep. When you're in high yield degen, new platforms, you don't sleep. I'm telling you, like you're sleeping, and in the back of your mind, you're like, degen don't pull, degen don't rug. Like in your, like you go to washroom, you're like thinking don't rug, please don't rug, right? And then it's crazy. So the whole night, and then I woke up like 4 o'clock, tried to go back to bed. The whole thing was just like, I can't sleep, when my money's in rugs, not rugs, but platforms that are not so you're not familiar with. So then I was in that, and I got into like safe token, safe moon. I still hold both, Zero or Hero. When I put my money into those degen platforms, not financial advice, but the way I put it in is because I'm not saying I'm rich. I just have a lot more money to play with than the majority of people. Well, not really. Like I got money to lose. Let's put it that way. Like when I put my money in these platforms, it's all right. It's gone. That's the way I look at it. Even with yield farming, if I lose my like, even though I'm making like a lot of money a day, right? Like a lot of money. Even though like in one of the platforms, like in Auto Farm, I think I got like 45,000, and then I've got like another 12 in Bunny, and I got a lot of money everywhere, like in Goose Finance, on Panther. And if I lose it, I just say like if it's lost, if they rug, if it goes away, then yeah, it goes away. I'm willing to lose that, and I don't touch my main bags. I won't borrow from like my Bitcoin bag. I won't borrow from a sharing bag. I won't borrow from like my small ETH bag. I used to have a big ETH bag. I won't borrow from there. I won't borrow from like Polkadot or Kusama. I keep it real. I just like keep that away. Degen stuff stays with Degen. If I lose Degen, it's all right. Vegas, here we go. Carlos Carly says, Vegas, here we go. Ivan, yeah, I used to see me in orange. Yeah, I'm usually wearing a jacket because today's not too bad. Today's actually pretty warm. So the last couple of days last week, it was like 0 degrees Celsius, 2 degrees. So downstairs where I'm at, it's actually it's colder. So I'm usually wearing a jacket and like freezing. Shout out to Kieran. What's going on? No, Kieran, you didn't miss much at all. I just talked about IDO stuff. So dollar bills in the gym. What do you think about merchant token? I don't know too much about merchant token, but I could take a look at it. Drops at 5 pounds, looking lean and mean. Yeah, man. You know what, HP Henry? If you work out, man, that's Like, you don't need to go heavy, man. Like, when I used to build and get great workouts, I used to drop set, like, especially with like side lateral raises with shoulders. Go light. Go with like 20, drop set to 15, drop set to 10, drop set to 5, and man, your head is dizzy because one thing I liked about drop setting is you don't really have to do much cardio, because you do a drop set and in between your rest for like 30 seconds, or in 1 minute max, go back to your drop set, 25, 15, 10, 5 until failure, right? And then your shoulders are burning, you're dizzy, you got to sit down, and your heart rate's going. But I miss the gym. I don't miss the social aspect too much. I like to get in and get out for my workouts. But every time so my brother and I, we go to Vegas like every year, and part of our routine is like when we go to Vegas, we always go to the gym. We go to Bally's gym. We get like treatment. There's like a eucalyptus spa, cold spa, a sauna. We relax in the pool right after our workout, and then we head out into the burning sun in Vegas. So we always make sure that we start our workout, finish that, and then anything after that workout is degen, sports betting, eating good food. So that's how we roll in Vegas, and then we watch NBA championships, NBA finals, and all that stuff. So yeah, that was crazy, Kieran. $36 to 100,000. That was pretty nuts. It was unreal. When Vammy told me that, I was jealous as crazy. I was just like, oh man, how did you do that? Like, how did I miss out on that opportunity? But Vammy had golden balls. Like he put $6,000 into Panther, right? And he took the plunge and it worked, right? So DC's in the house. What's going on, DC? DC says, I'm not into IDOs yet. Here I am. See the love and support I give. Sweet. Yeah. What are our prospects for Safe Token? Are we just fight? Yeah. Chicago Brew. You know what? Safe Token, even though I forgot to put, I might have put $1,000 in there. $800. Something like that. Anyways, I don't know what it's worth. $80? Safe Token. So my Safe Token is like I said, I'm not going to pull it out. I'm just going to wait, let it do what it's got to do. If it's going to rug, it's going to rug. Just like Rose. I think I had like some tokens on Rose Swap and Viking Swap, I think. And some other platforms on Ethereum. And when it gets too low, you're like, there's no point in taking it out because it just costs you too much gas. So you just leave it there and you're like, forget it. Like, leave these tokens in there. Pope the Benedict says is being launched. Suki token. Damn, I never heard of those. Never heard of Sukiyaki swap. Probably pronouncing it wrong, but Sukiyaki swap. Sashimi swap. Thoughts on Uniswap? Uni? And Uni's going. Shout out to Jamie. What's going on, Jamie? Jordan. Jamie Pinch in the house. Looking to merchant token, please. All right, merchant token. Carcat Vantez. Hey Ron, when do you think sharing is gonna pop? Let's take a look at let's take a look at the Explorer. When do I think sharing is gonna pop? That's a good question. We'll have to wait and see. Let's take a look at the charts. Let me close that. Let me share my desktop. You know what? Before we so with sharing, who knows? Time will tell. I think when Tim flicks a switch for transactions, and a lot of people have they have a misconception about sharing. They think that sharing needs the app for it to be successful, like that product. But let me just show you here. So here is the SHR Explorer. So you can see like from the charts, if you look at charts, Sharon doesn't need the app. And you could see because the Flowbacks wallet accumulated X amount of transactions and it was firing. So this is May 1st. Today we are May 4th. So there's like a delay, I guess. So you can see that they did 14,000 payments and then about 4 to 5,000 IDs. So that's a misconception. People think that sharing needs the app to be successful as a product, but people don't understand that sharing does a lot of white label business to business solutions. So the businesses that they work with, they don't need to develop code. They don't need to develop their own blockchain. They can have their own existing front end, plug it in, do 2 lines of code, and integrate Sharing's API, Sharing's backend system, right? If you're not familiar with an API is, it's just like you can look at it as just like you're plugging into someone else's infrastructure that has already been pre-built to white label. So their business is white label that stuff, and they provide the transactions, and that's majority of Sharing's business model is to do that. So the travel app is, it's not needed to do transactions. So that's a misconception. When do I think it's going to pop? Time will tell, like I said. The way I look at it is until we start seeing a lot of transactions, then I think SHR will pop, because then it'll kill the FUD and it'll kind of get a little bit of fear of missing out, some FOMO action in there. Because right now, people, yes, they're upset that, there's been a lot of delays. And like I said, I've been always saying that, when you keep the cryptocurrency community happy, it benefits a lot for the token. So right now, I know a lot of people are upset with the amount of delays. So I think once the community starts to see the app, staking is available, transactions are bumping, then I would probably see SHR rising. Because let's take a look at SHR here. Because people are asking me, well, why is sharing pumping? And it's still the same. Like, there's still no app. Sharing shop hasn't been announced. Nothing has been announced. But why did it go from 2 cents to 10 cents from here? Like, maybe there was the way I explain it is could have been fear of missing out. Leading up to the app, and maybe app and staking is going to come out. So if you look at where we were down to like in February 0.14. I remember this because a lot of people sold at 0.14, 0.15, 0.18, and then all of a sudden we pump big to not big, but we went to like almost 5 cents, and then we had a retracement, and people are like, oh, here it goes, it's doing it again, it's going to retrace down to like less than a cent. And then it just skyrockets to like 10, 11 cents. And then now we're retracing. So people are asking like, okay, well, what caused this? Like the app is still not out. Transactions are still not out. No major NDAs have been announced. And like I said, well, that's the beauty of it, because once they do announce it, and hopefully we maintain a level around 7 cents. Right now we're at 6 cents. I was hoping to be around 7 cents, because when the actual product or the travel app and staking comes out, if we're at 7 or 8 cents, then it's a lot easier to get to 15, 20 cents. But hopefully we can kind of stay above 6 cents right here. But like I said, I think it's just once transactions start and staking and people see the app, then community will talk, and hopefully everyone's happy. Because I know a lot of people come into the room and they're like, you could tell who the trolls when they start asking questions in the group, and you could tell the trolls when they come in. Gotta love the trolls. There's always trolls everywhere. Anyways, let me get back to super chat from the Pope Benedict. Great content. Would you please look at Sukiyaki swap? It's relaunching and would like your opinion. All right, let me look at Sukiyaki swap. Let's take a look at Sukiyaki swap from my man Pope Benedict. Sukiyaki Suki swap? I can't even spell that. Sukiyaki swap. Sukiyaki. All right, let me take a look at it. Sukiyaki swap. Sukiyaki swap. Sukiyaki swap.finance. There you go. All right, hold on. Let me check it out. Sukiyaki mama. All right, hold on. Let's go to desktop. No face. All right, Pope the Benedict. Pope the Benedict wants to see Sukiyaki swap. All right, so Sukiyaki swap's got 549 followers. Another Binance Smart Chain. Is this a fork of like Pancake Swap? Similar, aping like crazy. So it's the most delicious yield farming in May. So in May 1st, we are May 4th on Binance Smart Chain. Safe, stable contract, generous invitation rewards, high APR. Let's take a look at Sukiyaki. The first thing I like to do is look at the token price. So the token price is $16. The total value locked is a monstrous $37,385 and 11 cents. We got 37,000 locked up. All right, the next thing I like to look at, the third thing, is the audit. Has it been audited? Soon, and tech rate. All right, so at least they have one Sukiyaki smart contract security audit. All right, Sukiyaki, not bad, not bad. Okay, would like to see Certic. Hacken's great. This soon, I'd like to know when this soon is coming. You know, is this soon coming in 1 week? Is it coming in days? If it's coming in days, it's a lot better because this 37,000 is low. But one thing that I'm looking at here is this $16 is a lot pretty high for. But so what are the farms? Let's look at the farm staking percentages. Holy my goodness. This is really not going to make you sleep. All right, so deposit fees. That's great. I hate deposit fees. 4%, 4%, 4%, 4%. Do you know if there's an exit fee? So when you sell, is there another fee? So the deposit fee, you got 4%. I hate the deposit fee, but sometimes they have an exit fee of like 4%, 5%. So you could trade. Looks exactly like Pancake Swap. Looks exactly like Panther. It's like another fork of it. The farms you can take a look at. That is some insane, unreal percentages. 4%. That is a lot. Wow. You know what? Thanks for that. I'm going to put in, after I get off this, I'm going to degen. Not a lot. I'm only going to put 2,000. And which one do I want? Which farm am I going to probably put my money into? Because I'm such a degen. I'm trying to look here. Not BTC. Nope. .BNB. There it is. Boom. 171,000. Let's just do a little calculation. What will I get? If I put in 2,000 bucks, which I'm willing to lose. All right. If I put in 2,000, so 293 I'll get. So this, in one day, I'll get 293 if I put in 2,000. So that's times 2. I'll get 586 Sukiyaki tokens times 16. I will make 9,376 off of my 2,000. All right. Anyways, Sukiyaki, Pope Benedict, whatever your name was, I'll ape into this. I'll ride your bet. Come in my Telegram group, message me, and I'll tell you how it goes. Well, you know what? Let's just go with this. The most delicious yield farming. Let's go check out the Telegram group. They have an official Telegram group. So the pre-sale starts now April 30th. App.finance, blah, blah, blah. Participate in pre-sale. Enjoy 20% discount. 2 days left before the end of pre-sale. All right, so just recently launched. Okay, so total value locked is not that much on this Sukiyaki. Total value locked. The token price is going up, 16.92. So guys, when you're yield farming, you gotta look at these the TVL, right? You get a wow. So referral link: invite your friends and earn 5% of your friends' earnings forever. So let me share my link to people if you have the link. Anyways, I'll connect my wallet. Like I said, do your own research. Don't get wrecked. Farm V2. What I might looking at doing, because I've got a lot of dot BNB, so I might just pull 1,000 of dot and 1,000 of BNB, and take this and get 293 and see how it goes. And look at the exchange. Let's just look at everything. Okay, so it leads you back to Pancake Swap. All right, cool. Anyways, let me get back to the questions. Shout out to Pope the Benedict. Kieran, shout out to Kieran. I'm looking to get involved in Poolz and a few other IDOs. What's the plans for the next round of pooled IDOs? Kieran, I haven't. I've been kind of busy, like doing private sales stuff, working with the group. So I'm not sure exactly if we're going to be creating one. I think you know what, you might be able to take my spot, Kieran, because I might not leave the group because obviously I own the group. I might just, because I have my own memberships with Poolz and whatever, and my team does all my whitelistings. They do all my scheduling, because I told them, I'm like, look, I don't have enough time to do all this. I don't know when the schedule is. I want to focus more on like some of the internal stuff that we do. So I might leave the IDO group but still manage it and get allocations, try and get allocations for everyone. But maybe you can hop in from like on my side, because right now Pickles is the token holder, and I might do that, but I haven't decided, but I'll let you know on that. So thoughts on Vechain, Cornelius? Vechain, I like Vechain. I'm big on Vechain. My bag isn't as big as it was before, but you can't go wrong with Vechain Vet. Vechain Vet is like top 15, right? Top 12. And, when you're in the top 10, top 12, and you've got a team like that, and you've got a product, and you have enterprise adoption, to me, there's no doubt that it's going to go in the top 10. I think it'll go in the top 7 very soon in the bull run, because people are going to be like, wow, they signed with Walmart, they signed with BMW, they signed with this company, that company. I think Vechain will just do well. It'll go in maybe the top 5. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know about top 5. Maybe, you never know. Who knows? But I like Vechain. Sharing will do a chain link, yeah. Archangel says, seems like sharing died. Long time no updates on the development. They did some updates recently, so it didn't die. Archangel says the app was supposed to be released in December. LOL. The potential gains I lost for holding shares just insane. Spanish Chads are keeping us alive, yeah. Keep us alive for real. Thoughts on getting it on Uniswap? If you want to get share, I would recommend Qcoin, because it's also no KYC. Unless you're a whale. If you're a whale, then I would... Yeah, still bought in Qcoin, because you probably like pump the price if you're buying a lot. Seems only deposit to get in. Oh, really? Okay, Pope the Benedict. I don't know, man. I'm still kind of iffy. Maybe I'll put 1,000 in, because that's still like a lot of gains, but who knows? Do you have Telegram? I do have a Telegram. I have a Discord. So hopefully, yeah. Shout out to David C. What's going on, DC? I have a private group that we opened up. We opened up our Discord channel. So our group is it's a lot better organized. Like before we were just running on our private group, our private Telegram group. It was fine when there was limited amount of people, like less than 100 people. Now we're 150 plus people and growing. So the conversations used to go from like waking up to like 200 messages that you can filter and go through, and it was bearable, to waking up to like 1,000 to 2,000 messages about like crazy meme coins. So if you got like meme coin, like crazy amount of meme coins, it's just like, wow, it's like, it was too much. So anyways, we had to open up a Discord group. Now the Discord group is great because we have like, we broken down the sections to like yield farming, meme coins, staking, sharing. It's nice. Hidden gems. So now when people are looking for hidden gems, or they want to talk about exchanges, or they want to talk about yield farming, they could come in that group and just talk about yield farming. And then also Chris, this morning, Chris came out there and he was just talking about, he had his voice activated. I guess he's working from home. So he just was in the voice room, and I hopped in, and then a few other of us hopped in and just started shooting the shit. Just early Tuesday morning, Tuesday morning, and just started shooting the shit and just talking like crypto, talking about this. So it was pretty cool. And I was just working with my team, and then I was just like doing some like emails, and I was like, let me hop in the room while I could multitask. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, Bitmart also has no KYC. Yeah, for a certain amount. Like I think if you're buying over like 2 Bitcoin or 3, so that's like 150,000. So yeah, so Pope Benedict, are you in it? Are you in Sukiyaki Swap? Do they have a Telegram group? Sukiyaki? So let me go back to Sukiyaki Swap. So 38,000. Market cap is 800,000. Total minted 56. New SIU per block. So this is a very new token. Token value is going down. It was at 16, so people are maybe taking profit. So people are going to get their rewards after a day. Is there any locks on this? So when you deposit, is there a 4-hour lock, or so 4% they take? So 264. So the APY is going down. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get in, because then I'm gonna have a night where I'm not gonna be able to sleep. So that's my worry. But I'm not gonna be investing a lot. I'm only gonna put in like $2,000 at most with the .BNB. But that's some unreal 265 Sukiyaki. So 265 times 2 times 15. That's $8,000 right there per day. But it'll go down. But if I sell, if I still sell this stable coin. So calculated based on current rates, compounding once daily. Rates are estimated provided for your convenience only, and by no means represented guaranteed returns. So anyways, I'm just looking at Sukiyaki Swap. Did Tim mention staking this month? So he mentioned staking is going to be available in April. So April, no. May? I'm not sure. I think they have to do a round of testing. Yo, Mike. Oh, shout out to Mike. Oh, so staking, I think staking is going to be in June. Just my thoughts on it. I think staking will be June. I don't know. It could be in May, but I think, because they still have to go through a round of 250 users for testing, and then I think another 2,000, and then do more tests. So, all right, new question. If trying to make 20,000 sooner than later, what is the strategy you'd employ to get that money? Say you had around 2K to work with. Wow. If I had 2,000 to work with and I want to make it to go to 20,000, I would just play horizontal support and resistant lines. That's it. Keep it simple. Not financial advice. I'd look at charts. I'd look at coins that I know. I'd look at coins that I know that I've studied for the last year. In my portfolio on CoinGecko, I study like the coins on how they react to news, I study them. I look at Cake. I look at Dot. I look at XRP. I look at Bitcoin. I look at Ethereum, and yeah, I study those. I study those coins, and then I'll play like horizontal, like support and resistance every time there's a dip. And I know the RSI levels, how it reacts to news, how it reacts to Bitcoin. Is it related? Is it correlated with Bitcoin? If I see a 10 to 20% dip and I see that there's fear in the market, I'm going to bag that dip. I'm going to have stable coin. So for me, I would take my stable coins, $2,000, bag a dip. Let's say one of your trades is $500. I would bag $500 on that dip. Hopefully it dips more than 10%. Make that 500 and try and get 10%, try and get 15%, try and ride it until you think it's safe to exit. And maybe you turn that $500 bet into to $750. Move it back to stablecoin to DCA. But as you're getting to the top line of that curve on the RSI graph, on the oversold or overbought, let's say oversold, when it's reaching that part of the RSI on a 3070, the way I'd look at it is, okay, right now it's overbought. So I think, maybe I'm thinking it's, this is a great opportunity to DCA. So you can look at the DCA opportunities. And if you're not familiar with DCA, that means dollar cost averaging. So let's say you're talking about Dot or Cake. Pancake, it goes up to 42, and you're seeing that it's oversold, overbought, right? It's overbought. So you're thinking, okay, well, at 42, I think there's going to be sell-off and it's going to go lower. So maybe you're going to try and sell at that peak, and hopefully it goes lower and you accumulate more Cake at the bottom, and then it goes back up, and then you've collected more Cake. And then with your other 1,500, you're doing the same strategy to always look at a set of coins that you know and that you've studied, and you're always looking for that dip. Always looking for that dip, and if you know how it reacts, a lot of great traders only trade. Sometimes they just know 3 coins, and they constantly trade it. They constantly know XRP and just trade, right? Like for me, I like Cake and I like BNB. Like BNB and Cake are ones that I trade in Pancake Swap a lot. If it goes to 42, 47, Pancake, or if Dot goes to like 37, or if it dips down to like the low 30s, I bag. Wait for it to rise a little. Hopefully it reaches a peak and I sell, and hopefully I don't get wrecked, right? But so not financial advice, but that's what I would do. Then take some of your wins. Like let's say you move 2,000 to 4,000. I'd put my 2,000 into let's say you made 4,000. I'd take maybe half of that, and I'd look for an IDO, an early release, something that has potential, something that is maybe geared towards utility, a token that has a team. I wouldn't look for a DeFi play unless that DeFi play had a strong community and it had a really great product that was unique. Their unique selling proposition or their unique offering is different, and it has like stuff that they solve in pain points, right? Like it's solving people to get better yields, percentages, aggregating, stuff like that. Or if it's utility, it's actually solving a problem. So that's the way I'd look at it is I'd take half of that 4,000, I'd take 2,000, and maybe I put 1,500 and continue that 2,000 to buy those dips. And then maybe on that extra 500 that you have, maybe you want to yield farm onto that with a higher percentage. So at least you're getting $10 a day, right? Or $4 a day. I know $4 doesn't sound a lot, but if you calculate $4 a day times 30 days in that month, still $120. That could feed, that could be like your lunch money or whatever, or your Kraft macaroni dinner, right? If you're on a tight budget. Shout out to Mike O show. Anyways, so Mike O says, you know what, ETH? I wouldn't be surprised in a bull run, like 10K ETH, no problem. We're already at like 33, 35, so not far off just to do a 3x to 10K. I'm kind of upset that I sold a lot of my ETH, but hey, I sold a lot of my ETH to get into SHR. So I had 128 or 130, 150 ETH. I bought it like at $90 when we had a big dip, $100. Then I bought more. Then it's like everything else. Like everyone else that sold Vechain. Everyone that sold Vechain at 2 cents And then you see Vechain going to 28 cents. 28 cents for Vechain. Oh, that's painful. That is painful. Seeing Vechain go from 2 cents to 28. Let me repeat. 0.028 cents. 28 cents. That is painful. You know what was painful was Luxo. Shout out to my boy Manifest. Manifest that was out there. I got into Luxo. But Luxo did another crazy from 20 cents, 30 cents to $25. We had some great calls in our group. But when you think of the bags that you've held, like people who are following my channel from back in the Vechain days and held strong, boy, you made a lot of money. Like, because I was talking about Vechain 0.003, 0.00175, yeah. And if you got into Vechain at 0.003 and now it's at 20 cents to 28 cents, jeez. $2,000. And I hate saying this. If you had like $2,000 back then and invested when I started talking about Vechain, you'd have over 230,000 or something US dollars from a $2,000 investment. So anyways, you have to be lucky to watch those dips. And that's why I say, like, if you're not watching dips and if you're in cryptocurrency and you're doing it full-time or part-time or you're trying to make a living on it, not financial advice, but open up CoinGecko, add some favorites, study those coins. When they're on a dip, how do they react? When Bitcoin dips, how do they react? When the traditional markets open and close and there's bad news, or if Biden says something, right? The president, if they say something, or the treasury, if there's bad news in the treasury, if the economy is down, how do your coins react? I want you to open up CNN, look at the news, go to Yahoo Finance. If Yahoo Finance shows that everything is red, take a look at your cryptos. You could open up Yahoo Finance and also have your cryptos and also have your traditional stocks in there. And if your traditional stocks are red, how's your crypto reacting? Are they red or are they green in your portfolio, the ones that you watch? So not financial advice, do your own research. But anyways, let's see. Are a lot of these idea implicit in your crypto course? In my, like, I would say, like, I've got a crypto course that's free. It's great if you're getting new into crypto and you want to learn. But I'm coming out with a paid course. It's free. My paid course is going to be free for the OGs that supported me from like the $29 days for the private group. Anyone that got in after the $29 that pay $39 or $49 for my private group per month is going to have a discount off of my paid course. So my paid course, I haven't really started it because I'm so focused on IDOs, initial DEX offerings, and we have an IDO parachain wacko group. So we have a separate group inside. It doesn't cost any money. It's just that there's a waiting list. So we have a separate group called IDO parachain wackos, and there's 5 admins. Each admin has 4 people underneath them. So you got 5 admins and there's 5 people underneath them. They split memberships for all of the memberships like Polkastarter, BSCPAD, Oxbull, because if one person was going to have one membership or all these memberships, it costs them like 40, 50, 60,000. So what the admin does is they become the token holder. They do all the whitelisting, all that stuff, and they get into like the IDOs, and then they split the profit. So the latest one that was successful for the ones that got into whitelist, not everyone was able to get into refinable whitelist, but the ones that got the whitelist from Polkastarter for refinable turned $180 to 40 grand. Each one of them got 5 grand each. I think it was Vami's group. Anyways, Vami turned the $36 because it was $180 divided by 5, which was $36. $36 turned into 5,000. He took that 5,000, added another 1,000, turned that 6,000 into 100,000. So from $36 to 100K. But anyways, there's an IDO waiting list in our group, and that's what we have in our private group. But I'm having a course that's going to be like really cater to how I operate. Like, you don't have to be an expert trader Like, people think that you need to be a trader or you need to know real heavy TA, technical analysis. You don't. And not financial advice. To make money in crypto, like, I could teach someone, and you don't even need to know the cup and handle, the double shoulder, double tops. You don't need to know all that if you keep it basics. Like I was saying, buying the dips. Horizontal support and resistance work well. Grid bots work well. An uptrend with grid bots works well. But, once you get into like real deep TA, you're going to take more risks. You're going to get into leverage. You might get wrecked. So for me, like, the way I make money is yield farming, passive income, buying the dips, sentiments of like meme coins, what's hyping, what's trending is one of the main things, right? News based. You can make a lot of money just on events. IDOs, making money with IDOs, making money with NFTs, making money with nodes. So all of that stuff is going to be in my course. But I think where the real value comes into it, and the way I look at it, the real value where I get satisfaction when I spent thousands and thousands of dollars on courses is being part of a community. I'm not saying just this because I'm trying to hype up my private community, but I get more satisfaction when I'm in a community where I could talk to someone and ask them based on their experience. Like, hey, you lost 5,000. How the hell did you lose 5,000? Because I don't want to be like you. Plain simple, right? You ask someone. You ask them politely maybe. Or you look at someone that's been successful and you see him continuous making these wins. A little question in the group will be like, yo, how'd you do that? And start talking, right? So that's some of the stuff that I like when I look at it. Like, because I do marketing and I belong to a lot of masterminds, and I would always ask them, what was your strategy to do that, for lead generation, to get this, to get that? So I was really big. Like, right now our team doesn't do a ton of marketing. Now we're shifting focus, picking which clients to work with, but we're really taking a shift towards our marketing efforts now towards like digital assets and cryptocurrency and getting into IDOs and all that stuff. So I've had my team shift a little more. And that's what I was saying just about like private groups, courses. When you look for courses, you really have to see what, like, the person that is teaching you that course, do you relate to them, right? Because I think that's a big part too, is like, do you relate to them, and can you understand them? Can you listen to them for like hours of talking, right? Or just mumbling. Sometimes I mumble too much, but anyways, I just look at it and look at, is there a community? Like, when there's a community of like-minded people with one goal, because our community, it's fun too because everyone like knows each other. But one of the main things is like, we're there to make money, but we're also there as like, we've built this bond because at the end of the year or at the end of our moon bags, we're all meeting in Vegas. So we have this one goal in mind to eventually moon, get the Lambo, get the watches, get the whatever, let your bags moon. But at the same time is like, we're going to be meeting in Vegas. We're going to be meeting Thailand, whatever, and celebrate our wins. And at the same time, try and make the best of what we've got in this bull market. And hopefully we exit properly out of the bear market, right? Before the bear market. Anyways, let me catch up. Looking at the white paper, some interesting changes in the original code of the PCS, like rhythm migration, burn-in mechanism, looks legit, but is crypto, yeah. Yield farming is, it's risky. I wouldn't say get into yield farming if you're new. Yeah. Sukiyaki, Patrick. Shout out to Patrick E. Sukiyaki swap. I think it's too risky, Pat. I don't think I can go into it. New Polkastarter ICO, DFYN, will launch soon. I need my team to get onto these things. Oh, you got scammed? Okay, out of 20K. Ouch. There's a lot of scams. You got to be careful in crypto. Crypto and Telegram is one of the main things. Is like, people are getting in and out of, like, just chats, asking for seed phrases. People make the mistake of clicking on a link and submitting or connecting their wallet, and they end up giving their seed phrases. So shout out to Matea. Matt's in the house. Says simple DCA hodl strategies work too. Yeah, exactly. So you can DCA and you don't necessarily have to day trade. Like you can, like, I wouldn't recommend scalp trading. So scalping is like you're doing it fast. Day trading, I wouldn't recommend. You can, like what Matea says, you can DCA hodl strategy. So that's kind of like a feature tactic that where you hodl but you swing trade. So you're swing trading basically. It's what I like to do. You're always looking for those dips, but you're not necessarily scalping, like doing it every second or every day. You're just looking for those golden opportunities as you hodl your bag. And then you have your main bag, and then you might have a swing trading bag where you look for these awesome gains or dips. And those dips might come in 1 week, it might come in 2 days, might come in 3 days, it might come in 2 weeks. And you've got a hodl bag, swing trading bag that you have opportunity to take in stable coins, like when you have a big dip. So anyways, that's it for the stream. We'll hop off. Got to do some cleaning and all that stuff. So anyways, thanks for watching this stream. Don't forget to smash that like, subscribe, join my free Telegram group. There's a lot of people in my free Telegram group that'll help you out. Some guys out there, there's Ballymuns, there's Silk out there. Shout out to Silk. Look for Silk. Silk is helping out a lot of people. Ballymuns is out there and some other admins. Just ask around if you need help. But just remember, whatever they say, it's not financial advice. Make sure to do your own research. Very important. Thoughts on Polkaswap DEX? Polkaswap's great. Anyways, my Telegram group, just check out one of my videos. Check out one of my videos that I posted, and you'll see like a link on my Telegram group. And that's it. Anyways, I'll see everyone later. Thanks for joining. Like I said, subscribe, like, comment, and I'm out.